Hello, I'm Sheila Maria. I am a medium here in the UK. It's wonderful to be with you, and welcome to the November 2020 Psychic Soulmate reading. I do not use cards. So I work with my guides Rose. I work with Orion. And I also work with Mother Mary. So those are the main beings that I work with. So this month, you may find that your divine masculine is not as action orientated or assertive as they normally are. So by your divine masculine, I mean either the divine masculine that you are in a relationship with, or the person that you would like to be in a relationship with, or the divine masculine within yourself. Your divine feminine, which is you, may feel frustrated, and this is whether you are male or female, because we all have the feminine and the masculine within us. Your divine feminine may feel frustrated, as if you're waiting for the masculine to assert themselves. So in other words, a lot of you are going to be waiting and wanting and hoping that the divine masculine is going to take action, is going to show you the way that it's going to be. You're going to sense that that is what they want, but I don't see it happening as yet. So our highest path always comes from a point of inner alignment first. So if you're feeling frustrated at events outside yourself, at somebody's lack of clarity, lack of action, lack of progress, lack of growth, then you're ahead of your timeline. And I want to give you an example. One of my clairvoyant friends said to me, "Do you want to ask about business?" And I said no, because I know it isn't time for that, because I know we're poorly here in my house. So I know that there's no point getting frustrated, because I'm right where I'm supposed to be. But if I was frustrated, that would show that I'm ahead of my timeline. So when you're in alignment, let's say that you're in a soulmate situation where they're not coming forward, or they've retreated into themselves, and we're going to tell you why this is happening in a minute. What's important is that you get into alignment within yourself. Take care of your own needs, even if it's hard, even if it's hurt, even if it's hurting you. Try to make sure that you're looking after yourself and the physical body as much as you can. Because with soulmates, what you may not know, the reason that they're a soulmate is that you've got soul contracts with them. So anything that you do for yourself in terms of nurturing yourself will increase the chances of them wanting to nurture you. Any amount of self-love that you give yourself will increase the likelihood of them showing you love. Any amount of forward movement that you make, whether it's decorating, doing an online class, exercising in your garden, whatever it is, that is going to increase the likelihood of your soulmate coming forward as well, because whatever you do is felt by your soulmate, because you've got an energy bond because of the soul contract. Think of the soul contract, and there are many different types. A soul contract will either increase the chances of you coming together or decrease the chances of you coming together. And I'm going to cover a little bit about that before we finish. So what you need to do, no matter what's going on in your soulmate relationship or lack of it, you need to make sure you're aligned. You need to make sure that you take action at the right time. If you're waiting or hoping for the action to happen, you'll find that your frustration will increase and your soulmate will back away. That they'll be like a tortoise. They'll go back into their shell. Okay? So if you're wanting your relationship or your soulmate connection to go to the next level, it's important that you look inside yourself and sense, is it time for action now? Remember, any action that you take, they are likely to pick up on that, and it can act as a rocket up the bum for them. You may find, a lot of you, that your emotions or physical body are still processing old expectations that didn't manifest. Many of you will find ideas, concepts, thoughts coming into your mind, but you will dismiss them due to your current energy levels, your current emotions, and your feelings of maybe feeling as though there's nothing you can do. But later in the month, many of you will start to feel, and I'm going to about the 20th of the month here, why shouldn't you speak your truth? Why shouldn't you ask for more? Why shouldn't you expect more love in your life? So there is a rising of consciousness at play. Yet there are also the remnants of fear-based perspectives as well. Some of you are what we call angel souls. Angel souls are here specifically to find out new things about themselves. So if you're listening to this, you're probably an angel soul, which means you came here to grow. The longer you live, the more you're supposed to grow. You're not supposed to stay the same. Many of you are in relationships with what we call sleeping souls or working souls. Sleeping souls are hogging and hugging the 3D timeline, and working souls are only just about doing what they need to do for themselves. And so there is a lag between where you think they should be and where they're able to get. So what do you do about this? Well, the first thing you need to do is to make sure that you haven't got draining soul contracts. And there are different types of soul contracts that will actually reduce the chances of your psychic soulmate going to the next level. So things like healing contracts means that at some level you are making yourself responsible for healing them, even though you may not be seeing them. Something called Cathedral of Souls contracts means that they are ungrounded and they're actually looking for someone to actually do it for them. Then we have something called grey contracts, and grey contracts are from past lives that you've spent together where they just expected life to be hard and it just didn't cross their mind that it could be any easier. So if you've got any of these types of spiritual contracts at play, as well as your soulmate contract, it's going to be very, very difficult for the divine masculine to come forward. The other thing that we will say to you as well is that there is this collective fear energy of let's lock down, let's get smaller, let's play it safe. What that actually does is it increases the urge to stay safe. And what that means in relationships is people back away and put the brakes on. So my advice to you is to clear unnecessary soul contracts. If you've got a healing modality under your belt, such as Reiki or theta healing, or you know someone that can do that, you can get that done. I also offer magical love clearings over at my website, www.sheilamaria.com. You can also get out in nature, because that will naturally lift your vibration, which will transmit to them. It won't get rid of the soul contracts, but it will start to get things moving. But above and beyond anything else, you need to focus on your own path. You need to focus on moving forward as much as you can in a way that is good for you, in a way that is loving and nurturing for you. Take care of your physical body, take care of your emotions, make sure there is enough forward moving energy within your physical day, because that will increase the chances down the line of your soulmate thinking, I have to catch up because otherwise I'm going to lose them. If you would like some help with anything that you've heard today, I do offer psychic readings. I don't read cards. I am a trance channel. I offer clearings and readings for money. I offer readings and clearings for light workers, and you can find all of that over on my website. And if you did enjoy this, it makes a massive difference to me if you can share this and hit subscribe. This is my service work. I'm a very small business and I want to help as many as I can. For now, lots of love from me, lots of love from them. Goodbye for now.